Hello everyone and welcome to Lovella's Coloring. So as you have read from the title for this video, I'll be sharing with you my huge haul of coloring books and supplies. I'm not sure how long this will take me, but I hope that you have snacks and a drink ready, and most of all I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I haven't done a haul video since February, I believe, which is why this video will be longer than my normal monthly hauls. So I have 4 months worth of coloring books, and I think I was pretty good during the months of March and April. All that I received in those months were pre-ordered books, my subscriptions. I did get happy mails, and I also picked up a few supplies. But in May and June, I was going through something that I had to figure out myself. It was a lot of mental stuff. So in those months, I did a lot of very intense retail therapy. And when it came to doing a haul video, I just didn't have the time, or other videos were more of a priority to me. And then I kept telling myself that I'll do it the next week or the next month. So now we are almost to July and I can't hold off this video any longer. My stack of new books are piling up too high and I really need to get them recorded in my journal and put away. I do have to say that there is construction happening outside my house. I'm just hoping that my microphone doesn't pick it up, but just in case you do hear something in the background, it is construction that's going on in my backyard. I'm actually facing them right now. So anyways, I'll go ahead and get started with the supplies I've hauled, and everything I'm showing in this video are of no particular order. I'm just gonna bring them out and share them with you. So the first one I want to share with you guys is my Sakura Stardust Jelly Roll. I got the 12 pack. So here are all the colors. I'll just go ahead and lay them all out. It did come in a box like this, nothing fancy or anything. White box, so 12 pieces of jelly roll. They're 0.5 millimeter line. It's the width. So these are the shimmery ones, the Stardust one, and I'll go ahead and show you the swatch that I did for them. So I'll cover the other one so it's not. So you can see how shimmery it is. Very pretty. Yeah, so it came with the 12 colors, and I believe that's all the colors for this Stardust. So I'll go ahead and put this aside. I was really enabled or influenced by Imogen, the coloring kid. I've had these, actually the big set, on my wish list, but I've been holding off on it, and I just finally caved in and got these Stardust. And the other one I got is these Sakura metallic jelly rolls, and then it has the 0.4 millimeter line and then a 1 millimeter line. So I don't know which one is the 1 millimeter line, but there are 14 pins in here. There are 2 of the gold ones and 2 of the, oops, not even all the way in, 2 of the silver ones. Go ahead and share with you how all the pins look like. This one comes with the glittery cap, but these are the metallic one, which I thought was like kind of weird. I would think that the Stardust would have the glittery caps instead, but anyways, this is the metallic, and it comes with 12 colors also. No, 14 colors. But this pack that I got with 16 pins came with 2 golds and 2 silvers. So I'll go ahead and show you the swatch for that one. So it's on this side right over here, so you can see the metallic glare of that jelly roll. Love it. and compare it to the shimmer of this one. Really nice. So yeah, so this is the Sakura metallic jelly rolls. Go ahead and put that aside. The next one is the Pentel Sparkle Pop. My batch of Sparkle Pops is already like half used, so I saw these for $11 on Amazon. They were usually like $15.99, so I always held off. Then when I saw these for 11 something, I don't remember, I went ahead and picked it up. So yeah, this is the dual colored one. I'll go ahead and share what those look like. So it's this one right over here. So you can see it's got like two-tone. It's really cool. I like to use those on the mosaic color by numbers. Okay, so that's the Pentel Sparkle Pops. The next one I want to share with you are the pastel colors of Sharpies. This one came with the fine and the ultra fine, and as you can see, I already labeled it with the colors. And yeah, I got this at Target. I saw it there and I was like, oh, I like the pastel colors, so I just went ahead and picked it up. And yeah, so I got this one, and then I also picked up the Cosmic Color. This one I got off Amazon. These are the colors just for Cosmic Color. There is a bigger package of this, but it came with like regular colors that you would get from original pack. So these are the colors that are specific to the Cosmic Color. And I did swatch them. It was so weird because I gave myself a headache trying to figure out what the names are, and you know, they don't like with the basic package, it comes, mine came with a mix of, what is that, the pastel colors, what is SP? Oh, the Summer Splash colors. I came with the Color Burst colors. I think I got the Color Burst package actually. Yeah, so this is my original one, package with the Color Burst. It had 24 colors, and the pastel is this one here. And then I did have some extra like pink. I already had lilac, peach, sky blue, and mint. And these are the colors for the Cosmic Colors. And then I did have some extra one because some of the Cosmic Colors were in the pastel set. Excuse me. So yeah, so it's just the Cosmic Colors came with more reds and a little more greens, and then another shade of gray. Yeah, I wish there was like a set where you can just get one of each color. But anyways, these are the Sharpies that I picked up. This one from Amazon, then this one from Target. The next one I purchased was also at Target. I picked this one up along with the pastel Sharpies, and when I saw this 72 double-ended fiber tip pens, I immediately like looked on Amazon to see how much it was there. I think it was like $40 something, and I think in Target it was like $32.99 or something like that. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and pick this up. So I picked it up, and then I think later that night I was looking on Amazon, and then I saw that there was a 120 set. I don't know if anyone knew that, because it was new to me. I didn't know. So there is a 120 set of a double-ended fiber tips, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. I already swatched it out. It was hard because there is no names or anything. The only kind of order that they give you is right down here. So this is how it looks like on top, and you can see it's like yellow, yellow, oranges, oranges. It goes back and forth, back and forth. So what I did was I laid it out in the order that it's in, and then I started counting 1, 2, 3, 4 in the order that I think it would be, starting from yellow to orange to reds to purples to blues to greens, then browns, grays, and black. So I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like in my swatch chart for it. So this is my swatch chart for the Stadler 72 set. There. Really nice colors. I haven't gotten to use these yet. I just recently swatched them. So yeah, so this is the 72 set Stadler double-ended fiber tip pens. And I don't know if I showed it, so I should go ahead and show you what it looks like. So here's the other tips, kind of like the Crayola super tips. But when I was swatching this seems a lot more firm compared to the super tips. And then here's the other end, the fine tip. Really nice. And you can see how I swatched it. I put a little bit color here just so that I can see what it looks like. I'm gonna keep it in this case, but I haven't arranged it by number yet. It's still in the order that it came in. So I still have to fix how the order of the colors in here. So yeah, again, Stadler 72 double-ended fiber tip pens. So the next one I want to share with you guys is the Mod Podge. This is the Mega Glitter. I haven't used it yet, so it still has the seal on there. I was enabled by Jamie's Coloring Love when I saw her acrylic background and she added this on top of it, and I was like, oh, that's like an interesting way to glitter up your page, and it really looks nice and really looks cool. And I started seeing it in other people's colorings, and so I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. Plus I think people use these also for their diamond paintings. I'm not sure, but I still have to like kind of research that. So yeah, this is the Mega Glitter Mod Podge, and I did pick this up on Amazon, and another one from Amazon. A lot of these are going to be from Amazon. So this one is the Ranger brand Glossy Accents, clear dimensional medium, dries to a clear gloss finish. So I saw these glossy accents first from, I think, Amberly Silentia, and then I started seeing them on like everyone's colorings, finished colorings, and I was like, what is it? So I had to pick myself up one of these glossy accents. I did use it on some of my colorings already, which you might have seen. This one I put it on the bee wings and eyes. Here, you can see right there. And yeah, it's fun to use. I probably only use it on one-sided colorings. It depends if it's like cardstock paper or like really thin paper. It'll depend how I will use this. But anyways, so anything I show in my videos, I will leave a link down below in the video description. Just have to let you know that I am also an Amazon affiliate. So yeah, this is the glossy accent. Another thing that I end up purchasing were the Cardstock Astro Brights. This is the black cardstock, and what I did use this for, sorry for the glare and sorry if you hear drilling in the background, I use it to display my PDF colorings, and this one I'm going to put back into the used to look something like, you know, like this. It's just like all white, and this one I copied off from Coloring Heaven. So for this one I will trim it up. So another one that I ended up buying for myself is this paper cutter trimmer, but I had a smaller one, but misplaced it and I couldn't find it anymore, so I went and got this one. Works really well. I already used it for several projects, help my son with his projects using this. So yeah, so I will use this one to cut this up and then to put it onto the black cardstock. So what I also end up having to buy, so it will stick on the black cardstock, were the glue tape. And now when I first purchased this, I didn't realize these were just the refills. So what I did end up having to buy also was the glue tape with the case. And I already used this, as you can see, to put this one on. I used it for other stuff, which I'll show soon, and also used it for my son's present for Father's Day for my husband. He also used it for some of his projects. But then I realized that this one was the wrong size. And I didn't know. It doesn't fit. You can tell now if you look, this one is bigger than this. So I went back on Amazon and then picked up the correct one. So this is what's supposed to fit on here, and I guess there is a number 62106, which will match, not match this one, but if you look at the descriptions on Amazon, it'll tell you which one goes to which refill tape. So yeah, which is okay. I don't mind because these would probably be good to use for Christmas wrapping, I think. So you would have like the note, you know, the tape not showing. So yep, so I got a lot of glue tapes, my cardstock, and my paper trimmer. So go ahead and put this aside. Over here. The last of my supplies that I picked up were the 50 sheet, the Color Box Wild and Free designer paper. They are 12 inches by 12 inches, and it comes with 25 unique designs. Each of the designs comes with 2, so there's 25 papers, or 50 papers in all. And I really love the designs in this pack. It is paper, not cardstock, and I believe I got it for like about $5.99 or something like that. I was like, oh, really good price for all of this. But anyways, the reason why I bought this was to kind of decorate and make myself my own folder divider sheets or dividers for my PDFs. So I put one together to show how it looked like. So I cut this in half. Right over here there is like a dotted line, and from that dotted line all the way to the end it is 12 inches. So yeah, so I used half of it, and I'll show you how it looks like. Oops. So this is my folder of PDFs, and so this is what the divider looks like. Hopefully it's not so glary. If it is, I apologize. But yeah, so I just used half of it. I fold it in half, so one's on this side, one's on this side. I might add something here, I'm not sure. I think for now I like just something simple, a design on this side, and then, you know, using the black cardstock. I also, oh, I guess there was one more. I bought white tabs or clear tabs to use. So this is the tabs. I didn't want to use the colorful ones, so I got these white ones. So I used this one to tab it up. And yeah, I think it makes cute dividers for your folder. So I'm doing it for the PDFs that I've printed out, and then also I will use it for the finished colored PDFs that I've done. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my supply haul. And now I'll go ahead and share with you the PDFs that I bought. And this is, again, I bought this probably from March to now. So I did buy the Mandy Manzano coloring books. This is off her Etsy page, Etsy store. She has 5 books and all of them are $5 each, and they come with 30 plus coloring pages. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. You may recognize her artwork, and her name. If you do diamond painting, all of her work is done at the Diamond Art Club, and I've done some of her work, like the mermaid one, I forgot, Undersea Dreaming, and I just did a video on Darth Daddy. She also did that. And here are a couple of the pages that she's done. I know this one is a diamond painting. So yeah, she does, it's like stained glass kind of work. So that's that one. Then this one is The Art of Mandy Manzano. So this is another book. This is volume 1. I forgot what this one is. This is just Once Upon a Time. So this is volume 1. Again, Mandy Manzano. So this is Maleficent, right? And Aurora. Wizard of Oz. I think these two are diamond paintings too. Wilma Flintstone. Okay, so this is volume 2 of The Art of Mandy Manzano. For any of the books I do, let me know if you want a flip through of it, and I can do that for you guys. So again, many beautiful illustrations here of her artwork. There's Robin Hood, the Disney one, and then the Cheshire Cat. There was a diamond painting of this one with like glow in the dark diamonds. This was a diamond painting also. True Breeze. Mickey Mouse, the Fairy, Tinkerbell and Snow White, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp. Yeah. So another one that I purchased for PDF is Marlon Tunison. And this is the Dreamy Chibis coloring book. And when I saw it, it's so cute. I just had to pick it up. And yeah, really cute illustrations. They don't have any nose, but you know, you can always draw that in if it bothers you. I'm skipping pages, so I'm not showing each of them. There. And I did pick up Flourish by Johanna Basser. This is free on her website if you haven't picked that up yet. A lot of cute illustrations to color. And then I did pick up the Deborah Mueller Little Fae We Fairies of Fairyville coloring book. And I did a coloring in here for Nikki and Niagara and Color Creatively. Their color along, I believe it was in May. Really cute fairies. Yeah. So that's it in this folder. I do have another folder to share with you. So put this aside. The next one is in this folder. It's a smaller folder. I still have to sort it out. I kind of just like put it all in the sleeves and stuck it in the folder. So this one is a Christine Karen. These were pretty much on sale, so I picked it up. This was during the February, and I picked that one up because yeah, these were on sale. And this was for Mermaid, the color along that they were doing last month, but I didn't get to participate because I was coloring other stuff. So this is by Jana Prosperina. So this one came with 3 illustrations there, and then this one is by Jennifer Zimmerman. I think I picked up 2 of hers. Here's the other one. And then I also got the Spring 2020 collection by Jeremiah Kettner, and I forgot what his store name was in Etsy, but I'll have it down below in the video description. But I just love his illustration. Really cute. Girls with flowers. I also pick up the 2019 collection. I'm just flipping through it quickly. I also got just a volume 2. I didn't get volume 1. I don't know. I think I like the illustrations in this one better, and I might pick up volume 1. I'm not sure. But anyways, this is the pocket coloring one. So they're in half. There are smaller sections to color. And this is nice if you don't want to do the bigger sized one and you just want to do the smaller version. It's a lot of illustrations in one. And then this is from Kelly O'Gorman from her website. She gave it for free, so if you want to download it, just go to her website, which is www.kogcreative.com, and then that's it. The rest are like my finished colorings. So like I said, I haven't sorted out all my PDFs, so I have one more folder. I'll be right back. Okay, so this one is another big folder. So this illustration is by Audrey Kawasaki, and it's from her blogspot. So just look up Audrey Kawasaki.blogspot.com. These were free illustrations that she was giving, and if you do download any of the free ones, just tag them when you post it on like Instagram. And yeah, so I got 2 of her illustrations. This is from Color and Chicks. This was for the Mermaid color along thing. I believe these were on sale, so got this one. Oh, I wanted to see how it looked like with the darker version. Here's another one, like grayscale illustrations. Well, this one I actually purchased last year, and I finally printed it out. It'll never get colored if I don't print it out, so I wanted to go ahead and print this one out. So again, these are beautiful illustrations from different artists on Etsy. And then I picked up the PDF version of Fairytopia by Mystic Arts Mirrors, and I'm sure there's a lot of flip throughs of this one. So this one, I know Amberly Silentia did a beautiful coloring of this one. I think she has videos of this, of herself coloring this page also. Yes, and then I picked up a couple of Grazia Salvo's Fairy. I think this was like a 3 illustration packet. And then this is from Hannah Lynn for her Kickstarter. And this is the Coloring Heaven. If you're a subscriber, you get the they give you a free illustration for the upcoming issue. So that's it for the PDFs. Okay, so I have to apologize if my background keeps shifting around. I did have to pause and charge my phone and to let it cool down because it was overheating a lot, and then the construction was getting really loud and it was hard for me to concentrate. So I thought I would just go ahead and pause, get a drink, relax a little bit, and then come back and do the rest of my haul, which is going to be the rest of all the coloring books that I've hauled. And I do have to let you know that you may hear my children screaming in the background, so if you do and my microphone does pick it up, please ignore them. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started with the coloring books. So I will start off with the books that I received as Happy Mail, and they are from the wonderful and beautiful T of T's World of Adult Coloring. She's been such a supportive and generous and just a great best friend. So these were like for Mother's Day, National Best Friends Day, and Just Because Day. So I'll go ahead and start off with the top book, which is Creative Haven. Put this here. So this is a Creative Haven Main Street coloring book. These are illustrations by Teresa Goodridge, and this is just, I love her illustrations. This one is full of storefronts, a whole street of storefronts, all different kinds. So this is music, you have jewelry and antiques, the House of Cheese, the theater, candy corner. So many beautiful illustrations. I forgot how many comes in here. Wonder if it says 31 images. So there's 31 illustrations in here to color. So this is the Creative Haven Main Street coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. The next book is a grayscale coloring book by Elena Lazareva. This is the Elegant Beauties. This is, I think, the only book I have by Elena Lazareva, and this is a really beautiful book. It has beautiful hair designs, braids and curls, ladies' hats, and there are 2 full sets of the 20 amazing illustrations. So beautiful braids there. Oh, I love this. Japanese kimono, the hairstyles with the pins. Beautiful. I think with this one I would probably copy it onto cardstock instead of coloring it on in the book. Just a personal preference for me, I think. I think I'll feel a lot more comfortable coloring these kind of images on cardstock. So yeah, so this is the grayscale coloring book by Elena Lazareva, Elegant Beauties. The next book is the Big Book of Fairies coloring book with 100 illustrations to color by Molly Harrison. And these are several illustrations from a lot of her books. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 of her books. So there's illustrations from all 13 of her books, her selected ones. So many beautiful angels, fairies, dragons. Yeah, beautiful fairies. I don't know if there's any mermaids in here. I think it's just fairies. I looked through it already, but I can't remember because I have some of her other books also. Anyways, I colored this page for T because she loves the color pink, so I colored this one. It's supposed to be a lighter pink, but it came out hot pink, but it's okay. Yeah, So this one is my fairy 4T, and this is the Big Book of Fairies coloring book, 100 illustrations to color by Molly Harrison. The next one is the 50 Spring Miniatures. So this one is a spring coloring book featuring 50 delighted illustrations with various spring flowers, cute springtime animals, whimsical fairy houses, fairy doors, and much more. So these are illustrations by Camelia Angelkova. And you have the nameplate page. It's really cute, really simple pictures to color. Very whimsical. So cute. Yeah, there's no doubles in this book, so you have all 50 different illustrations representing spring. Beautiful bouquet. It's good for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. So this is the 50 Spring Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. And the last of my Happy Mail is another one by Camelia Angelkova. This is the 50 Summer Miniatures, a summer coloring book featuring 50 lovely illustrations of various summer flowers, adorable summertime animals, cute fairy houses, garden gates, and much more. So yeah, so this is the nameplate, and yeah, very cute. Oh, it's the garden gate. Cute summer photos here. So for photos, sorry, illustrations. And the paper in here is Amazon printed papers, I believe. So many. So like the other one, this one, there are no doubles. They're all 50 different illustrations, and yeah, it is a Amazon printed book. So this one and these, so these four are all Amazon printed books. The Creative Haven have their own kind of paper, which is single-sided but smoother than the Amazon printed books. So these are my Happy Mail. The next one is a pre-order that I got. It's Botanicum, the special edition coloring book. It did get a little bit scratched up here. It is illustrated by Maria Trolle, and this one, the special edition, is because there are, I think, 4 additional illustrations than the original Botanicum. And yeah, I think these two might be one of them. But I just love Maria Trolle's work. Trolle. Are these new? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah. Some are with a black background if you don't feel like doing backgrounds. Some are framed. Very beautiful, whimsical too. You have your little dragons. I think these two are new. And I love that in her books she gives you the scientific name for all the plants, and then also the pages that they're in. So you can look it up and see, you know, what colors they have for that certain plant or flower. Very beautiful. Okay, so this is the Botanicum hardcover book by Maria Trolle. This is the special edition book. So the next one is another pre-order, and it's by Kirby Rosanes. It's his Worlds Within Worlds, Color New Realms coloring book. And yeah, there are so many wonderful and beautiful colorings that so many people did from this book, and I haven't started on it. And I do have a page picked out for me to work on. I have an idea of what I want to do, but it's just when I color, I finish one page at a time, or one coloring at a time, and I focus on that and try to finish it. So I have like a list of stuff that I want to do. So this is the double spread that I want to do. I have an idea of how I want to color this page, and yeah, so many beautiful illustrations. And I believe there's going to be another book that Kirby Rosanis is going to be coming out with, so can't wait for that. So this is again by Kirby Rosanis, World Within Worlds. And the next one is another pre-order. This is Mythic Graphic, Color and Discover, Enchanted Castles, an artist coloring book of dreamy palaces and hidden objects. This is illustrations by Fabiana Attanasio, and I think this is the first of her series under the Mythic Graphic coloring books. And yeah, very intricate, beautiful coloring or illustrations in here. So different from her fairy tale illustrations, but she does have some illustrations here with like the girls, or you know, people, and you can tell by her illustrations of the people that, you know, oh, it's a Fabiana Attanasio. So I did do a coloring in here, which is this page with the dragonfly and the flowers. I did show this book on my 5 quarantine coloring books for quarantine, and I asked, you know, like which of the Mythic Graphic books should I color, and the Enchanted Castles was the most voted for, so that's why I did a page in here. And it took me a while because I did pretty much pencils in here. So this is the Mythic Graphic Enchanted Castles by Fabiana Attanasio. The next one is another Kirby Rosanis book. This is Color Morphia. I kind of held back in getting this book because, you know, it's just a compilation of a lot of his illustrations from the other books. You know, like Anamorphia, Imagimorphia, Mythomorphia, Geomorphia, and Phantomorphia. So but in, you know, it was only like $7, I believe, and the paper is really good, so I was like, I should just go ahead and pick it up. And yeah, and I also like that they have the colored pages from the colorists from either the Facebook or Instagram, I'm not sure which one, where they found these colorings from. But really, yeah, great for inspiration stuff. So this is Color Morphia by Kirby Rosanis. The next book is The Plant Lady. This is by the Mint Gardener, Sarah Simon. This book was actually introduced to me by my daughter's friend's mom. Her co-worker's wife is the illustrator, Sarah Simon. So I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's actually pretty interesting, and it's perforated. I tried watercolor on here and it worked pretty well. But I mean, of course, if you're working with water, you'll see a little bit of a warping, but it's okay. There's like no illustrations on that side anyways. I did this coloring both with watercolor and pencils, and then distress ink here. But it's a really cute illustration where, you know, you see the people within the plants, but then you don't have to color their faces, just their bodies and stuff. They're all being covered or looking away, or just their heads just not there. So I think it's funny, it's cute. So this one is a view of looking down here. Her face is covered. Yeah, I mean, they're both they're double-sided. There's another one, the face is missing, but you know, you don't have to color this side. I probably wouldn't color this side. I would just color this side. So it's kind of like a wallpaper or just printing in the back. So this one you can color also, or this one. So it just depends. So here's another one with the face missing. So it's just funny when I look through the book, is to find all their faces missing. So anyways, this is The Plant Lady by the Mint Gardener, Sarah Simon. Okay, so the next book is Disney Mickey Mouse Memories coloring book. This is a Bendon book. So I was told that I guess you can find it either, I think Dollar General or Ollie's. I'm not sure, but this one you'll find like the old school Mickey Mouse illustrations, and they're simple and cute, and the paper is really good compared to like the Amazon. It feels like it'd be a really good paper, but I do want to try watercolor on here, just, you know, like the metallic or pearlescent kind of watercolors in the background, and see how the paper will take it. Just haven't gotten around to it yet, but yeah. And they're one-sided too, so I mean you can use markers. Cute. Yeah, so there's a lot of pages in this. I don't think it tells you how many. No. Yeah, but yeah, it's a cool book to have. I don't know if it's still available. When I checked, it wasn't, but I'll still put a link if I can get it down below in the video description for this book. But then again, you know, if you have an Ollie's or a Dollar General, they might sell it over there also. So again, this is Disney Mickey Mouse Memories coloring book. So the next 5 books are all by Jade Summer, and the first one is Fantasy Coloring Book, Art Nouveau, and this one I've been holding off on, but I finally picked it up before I got lost in my list of coloring books, or wish list. So I really love the illustrations in this one. Different fantasy characters in the Art Nouveau style. And this book comes with doubles, so I believe there's 25 illustrations or 30 illustrations, and then you get a second copy. Yep. So this is Fantasy Coloring Book, Art Nouveau by Jade Summer. Okay, so the next one is Kawaii Horror, and this book does not want to stay straight. This is how it looks like. Bending, I'm not sure if it's the way it's cut or if it's because of the print, the black backing. I'm not sure. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. I'll probably just copy it onto cardstock. So this is the Kawaii Horror by Jade Summer, and this one has about 25 to 30 illustrations, and then a double. So you have 2 sets of each illustration. Very cute. Thought this would be fun to do for the Halloween season coming up. They're cute but scary. Yeah. So this is Kawaii Horror by Jade Summer. The next one is the Kawaii Grayscale coloring book, and this one is, it doesn't curve so much, not as bad as the other one, and it's probably because this one is printed in South Carolina, thinking, because this one, the Kawaii one, was printed in Texas, and I believe the Art Nouveau one is also Texas, and then also the ink is like lighter, it's like gray, it's not even black. But this one, the Kawaii Grayscale coloring book, you'll notice a difference where this one is darker, even the back is darker. So the illustrations or darker gray scale tone. In this book, it is a combination of the line art that they have of the kawaii fantasy books. I think this is on the cover and this one is on the cover, so there are no doubles in this one. So many cute illustrations in this, and this one you can just go over with markers and you can be done. You can shade it up with pencils if you want, or add glitters and stuff. So I tried to do a kind of my version of a straight coloring. I'll go ahead and show it to you. You'll probably see it again in my finished colorings. So this is all done with markers, and I use a Jane Davenport like Pastel, the birthday suit one, for her skin, just to shade it in a little bit. So there was no pencils done in this page. All markers. Then I also added stickles, and then watercolor pearlescent in there, and some gel pens also. So yeah, so that's my page, and then again more illustrations. Really beautiful. So this is the Kawaii Grayscale Coloring Book by Jade Summer. The next one is another grayscale coloring book, the Cute Fairies. And yeah, so I already have the regular one, but you know, I wanted to try to just do, you know, like straight coloring, because I don't know, I just, for some reason, I have this need to go over it more with pencils. But with this kind of grayscale, you know, you have the darker lines and then they put the grayscale. It makes it a lot easier to just apply the alcohol markers and then leave it as it is. So this one will have doubles. So I think you have about like 25 or 30 illustrations, and then you have a second set. So cute. Yep. So this is Cute Fairies, the Grayscale Coloring Book. And the last of my Jade Summer haul is another grayscale, and I believe this is new last month or this month. This is Alice in Wonderland, again by Jade Summer. And yeah, you can tell, I believe, the same with the Cute Fairies. These were printed in Texas, and the ink is just gray. Yeah, it's not as dark as the Kawaii grayscale, but I think it still work out. And I also have this in the regular line art one. This one's cute. So I believe this one also has a second set for you, so probably again 25 to 30 pages. I'm not sure the exact one, and then you get a second set. Okay, so this is Grayscale Coloring Book, Alice in Wonderland by Jade Summer. Okay, so the next one is a 15 Nighttime Mandalas. This one's by Camellia Angelkova. And I was tempted to return this book, actually. Not because of her illustrations, it's because of the printing. Again, this is from Texas. I don't know, I think they just need to add more ink to their printer or something, but you can see mine's have a line that goes through. It's supposed to be a black background, and then I think they cut it crooked, so you see like a white line in the bottom. But you know, I was like, yeah, it's okay. I like the mandala, I just want to color it in. I'm not going to worry about the background. And you know, mandalas, for some reason, it intimidates me still because it's just picking the color, and I think I just need to pick colors and just dive right in and do it. So I thought, you know, with the black background and camellias, mandalas are a lot more, they seem not so intricate compared to some other ones, other books that I have. So I thought I would try hers out. And with the Sharpies I bought, I thought they would be great to use in her books. So yeah. So, and this one is just all her other coloring books that she has. She has several. So this is the 50 Nighttime Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. The next book I want to share with you is called Flowery Dreams. This is a kawaii coloring book of flowers and chibis by Yampuff. So this one is printed on Amazon paper. This one's from Texas. And I just had to get this book. It's just so cute. With this book, I'd probably copy it onto cardstock. And in the back of each of the illustrations, it tells you what the flower is. So this one, I believe, is hydrangea. And then on this one, it just says wildflowers. This one, peonies. Lots of cute, cute illustrations. So this is Flowery Dreams by Yampuff. The next book is Jungle Baby Animals Coloring Book Volume 4. This is by Coloring Book Cafe. I think I got this for like $3.99. I caught it when it first was put up on Amazon. And they have such adorable baby animals in here. I had to get it, so... Parakeet, lizard, oh, so cute. Panda, so many cute animals. And I believe there's like about 30 illustrations in here. There are no doubles. So again, this is Jungle Baby Animals Coloring Book Volume 4 by Coloring Book Cafe. The next one is Country Kitchens Coloring Book by Coloring Book Cafe. Again, I also got this for $3.99 when it was first introduced on Amazon. So this one is different from the other book. This one came with like an index of the colorings that are in here. I thought I had like a misprint or something when I first saw this. So yeah, so it shows you what all the pictures ahead are, and so you see little pictures of different areas of the kitchen. Here's an old stove. She's pickling. Yeah, so many different areas of the kitchen. I don't think that it's a country kitchen, so there you won't see like modern kitchens. So there's a French press. Yeah, really cute. So this is Country Kitchens Coloring Book by Coloring Book Cafe. So the next book I want to share with you is something I wasn't really sure about. I haven't seen it on anyone else's hauls or anything like that, but this is a coloring book of the best fairy books. So they are actual books, but this is made to be colored in. So the books that are in this one is the Knot Fairy, the Sock Fairy, the Belly Button Fairy, the Fart Fairy, and the Freckle Fairy. So I thought this would be a fun book to color in. It has 165-page coloring book, and the thing is, with this, it is printed. It's an Amazon printed book. The paper is thin. You can see the illustrations on the other side, And that's the sad thing for me about this book. You can get the book, the coloring book version of the story by itself, but because this came with all 5, I was like, oh, this would be awesome to have, you know, to give to my very, very distant future grandkids, and probably hopefully have it done by then. But yeah, I was just sad about the paper, and I thought, well, maybe I can just color it in with pastels and then just spray it down. So I tested out, I think it's called the General Pastels. Just tried out some of the colors here, but the thing I do notice that I can, like, if you just have the light, you can see right through, see the color kind of on this one. But you know, we'll see. So this is the Best Fairy Books coloring book, and these are illustrated by Christy Bridgman and Mark Wayne Adams. Sorry, I forgot to say that in the beginning. The next one is another book that I wasn't sure of because yeah, I haven't seen this in other people's hauls. So this is by Christy Dahlman. This is the Mermaid coloring book, and I did look her up, and she does have her own website. And yeah, I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting a book that was, you know, stolen or stock or anything like that. So her mermaids are just, you know, different, because, you know, their noses are different. They're not like the cute little button nose kind of thing. They have like real nose. Just cute mermaids. And there's this illustration in here that I thought would be perfect for like a young Ursula. So, and I believe they're all, oh, there's 25, so you have a double. 25, and then, yeah, so there's 50 pages, and you get 2 each. So this is Mermaid coloring book by Christy Dahlman. So I might do a flip through of this one. The next one is Mythical Mermaids, Mosaic Color by Number coloring book for adults, Enchanted Fantasy Women Under the Sea by Color Questopia. This is actually my first Color Questopia, so I want to try this one out before I even get any other ones. But this one will give you the colors on this page, and then here's your image. So it's not all the way to the edge. It's like a smaller area to color. You can see it's kind of cute. Mermaids in the background. Each is different. There's different colors for each page, or for each mosaic. And then in the back is the color key to use in your pictures. And then at the back of this book, it gives you like one illustration for each of their different mosaic books. Yeah. So this is the Mythical Mermaids, Mosaic Color by Number by Color Questopia. The next book I wasn't sure about either, but I'm familiar with the illustrator Marlon Tunison. I did show you a PDF that I downloaded from her Etsy shop, and she doesn't have a PDF for this book, but you can buy her book off Etsy. But when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, oh, well, I want to see how her book on Amazon is. So I went and picked this up. So let me see. This is the front cover. It says Wings and Fins coloring book. And then, so it's printed on Again, Amazon printed paper. So you have your nameplate, and I believe this one comes with 2 of each, so there are 24 lovely images, and then you have a second copy. So your angels, steampunk angels, you have fairies, oh, mermaids. Okay. There. It's pretty. Her treasure trove, right? Super cute. And then you have your second pages. So, yeah, so this is Marlin Tunison, Wings and Fins coloring book. And again, she does have an Etsy. You can order her books from Etsy also, but this is her coloring book printed on Amazon paper. The next book I want to share with you is Miss Fantastic coloring book. It's Inspirational Quotes to Live by Deborah Mueller. I was inspired and enabled to get this book by both Anne Hatfield and Jen from Reading with Pugs. And yeah, when I saw their colorings, I think Anne Hatfield did hers with gelatos, and oh, it's just beautiful. And I just got to get this book. I had to get it. And it's beautiful quotes. And I believe this one, let me see, does it say it in the beginning? No. I believe this one doesn't have any doubles. This is all different illustrations. I'm not sure how many there are in here, but yes, a really beautiful book to have. Again, this is printed on Amazon paper. So this is Miss Fantastic by Deborah Mueller. Okay, so the next one is another, like, I'm not sure. This was actually kind of pretty expensive, but I was looking at her illustration. So this is the front. It's Miss Fluff's Magical Mermaids coloring book by Miss Fluff, and you see the back, some of her paintings. It's just so cute, and you know, this wasn't like stock photos, this wasn't stolen photos or anything like that. It's an actual artist and her coloring book. And so yeah, this was like $19.99, I believe, but there are no doubles, I believe. And the paper is really nice. And I don't think this is, oh, this is also from Texas, but the paper is like what's her name, Christine Karen's book, where it's like smooth. So this is the artist, Miss Fluff. And so you have like pin-up illustrations. So cute. I mean, it's like minimal amount of illustrations from the backgrounds. You can just pretty much just focus on the mermaid and the little details around her. Very cute and sexy. Like this. I can imagine the glitters that you can do on her. Yeah, so I believe that everything is different. There's different illustration. You don't get any doubles on this one. Look at this. It's awesome. Yeah, so this is Miss Fluff's Magical Mermaids coloring book. And the next book is another, I'm not sure about what kind of book, but I did check to make sure, you know, the illustrator was legit. And she does have several books. She does like fashion books, tutorial books and stuff. So this is artwork by Irina V. Ivanova. So this is the Art of Fairies coloring book. Inspiration mode. I don't know what that is. But here's an example in the back. So there are 20 original pencil drawings. And with this one, there are 2 of each illustration. But one is a dark line art and the second one is a lighter tone. So it does give you how to use the book. It gives you ideas, what to do. So here's, and each of her fairies or each of the pages have a name for that specific fairy that's drawn. So this one is Grace. So here's the darker line art and here's the lighter line art. Ava, Diana, Dora, it's Evelyn. It's unique. It's not her artwork's just different from any that I've seen before. So it's what really enticed me to purchase her book. So yeah. So in the back, I've noticed it's Paulina and Anna. She does something in the back. I forgot. Oh, she gives you a test page to try your color out. What else did she add in here? She gives you an illustration, all the illustration at a glance. And then she also, these are all her other books. So she has a Victorian fashions coloring book, and then a sketchbook. So how to sketch like fashion designs, children's wear, fashion face. And then she does have another book which is with flowers, but I didn't get that book yet. I wanted to see how this one looks. So these are examples of illustrations from her other one. And yeah, that's it. So this is like I said, printed on Amazon illustration, Amazon paper. So this is the Art of Fairies coloring book by Irina V. Ivanova. The next one is Mystery Colors, Color by Number and Discover the Magic, illustrated by Joe Bartos. This is the one I got from Amazon, not the grocery store. So this one has a thicker cover with a, I don't know what you call these, flaps. But the thing with this one, it is a compilation of a lot of magazines together, so you won't be able to see what the pages are supposed to be, or the image is supposed to be. But on the left side, you would have a fun fact about the animal, and then at the back it gives you the answer key. So if you don't want to use it, look at it, just fast forward. But I guess these are illustrations from previous mystery colors. Yeah, but they're all animals. So this is Joe Bartos, but really nice paper. I can use the Stadlers on this one. So this is the Mystery Colors, Color by Number and Discover the Magic, illustrated by Joe Bartos. Okay, so the next book is kind of large. See if I can fit it in here, but I'll just slide it up. So this is the Color Quest Extreme Color by Number Challenges to Complete by Joanna Webster. This is a big enabling by Danny Buttons, I believe. Yeah, I think I saw this on her channel, and I've seen it also in Nikki and Niagara. Sorry, I keep messing up her channel name, but this one comes in like triangles, hexagon, circles. I don't know what shape that is. Septagon, is that a word? More triangles. So in the back, it does give you everything that you're coloring. So it's not animals, and then cityscape, cities, patterns, sugar skull, flowers. Yeah. So you have 30 designs to complete. So yeah, so this is Color Quest by Joanna Webster. The next book I want to share with you is Color My Sketchbook, Weebies or Weebas, and it's by Bennett Klein. It has 30 illustrations and yeah, colorable and paintable. So this book gives you the contents and it's just so cute. Look at this. It's a grayscale dragon, so cute. And this has been on my wish list for like forever, and it's just been like in the bottom, so I never see it. And I believe I was watching Nikki in Niagara, and she was talking about her collection of Bennett Klein, and that some of his books are no longer being sold on Amazon. So I was scared that this one wasn't going to be sold anymore. So I went on Amazon, and luckily it's still being printed. And yeah, I just love the names that they come up with for these dragons. Like this one is Cory is a Unigon. So Kongi is Gorilladon. Raffi is a Giganotoraf. Iggy is an Oinkasaur. I know, it's just so cute. So yeah, I'm just glad that they're still printing this one. So I went ahead and picked this one up. So this is Color My Sketchbook, Weebas by Bennett Klein. Okay, so the next several books are from Dover Publications. My wonderful friend T sent me a text telling me that they're having a Mother's Day sale, and I couldn't give up on that great sale, especially, you know, because I wanted to get more of the Teresa Goodridge coloring books and also the color by number. So yeah, I have a big stack of coloring heaven to share with you guys. So I'll start off with the Creative Haven Summer Scenes coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. So here's the front cover and then the back, and then her books come with 30 summer scenes to color. And yeah, I just love her illustrations, and I've been wanting to get her seasons coloring books. I'm so happy I got it on sale. It was a really good sale. So yeah, so great illustrations for summer. Look at all those fruits. So this is Creative Haven Summer Scenes coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. Okay, so the next book is Creative Haven Autumn Scenes coloring book, again by Teresa Goodridge. And this also comes with 30 illustrations to color. Wonderful fall pictures. I love this one. Paper is really nice, and I've seen a lot of like coloring with Alina. Her pages from a lot of Teresa Goodridge's illustrations are gorgeous, and yeah, I still have to color in these books. So, but they're so detailed, and these paper is really nice. I think you can use like watercolor on it, and I feel really nice. I like it. Wonderful scenes for autumn. This is Creative Haven, illustrated by Teresa Goodridge. The next one is Creative Haven Spring Scenes. Yeah, I didn't have any of them, so I'm so happy they had the sale so I could pick it up. Again, this is by Teresa Goodridge, and beautiful spring scenes. So cute. And there are 30 illustrations in this book. Again, one-sided illustration, awesome paper. This is cute. Yeah. So this is Creative Haven Spring Scenes coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. The next one I have is Creative Haven Country Farm Scenes coloring book. This again, Teresa Goodridge. I did say I love her illustrations, right? And this one also comes with 30 illustrations, 31 illustrations, so beautiful. And I like these books because they're perforated, so you can also frame your pictures when you're done with it, or frame it and give it as a gift. So cute. So many beautiful pages to color. So this is Creative Haven Country Farm Scenes by Teresa Goodridge. The next one is Creative Haven Country Gardens coloring book. I believe this is the last one I have by Teresa Goodridge in this haul. And yeah, more gorgeous pages to color by her. I just love her illustrations. The scenes are just beautiful. Keep calm in garden. A little picnic scene. I love all these flowers. There's like a desert one. So this is Creative Haven Country Gardens coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. The next one is Creative Haven Flower Mandalas coloring book. So this one has a black background, and this is by Marty Noble. So this one you can see is like really black. And again, you like the Sharpies and the Stadlers. Pens that I have would be awesome to use in this book, I think. And I think they're simple enough that they won't intimidate me. I can just go in and color. And I love the look of the black background, so I've been wanting to pick this book up. So how many are in here? There are 30 mandalas to color. So this is Creative Haven Flower Mandalas coloring book by Marty Noble. The next one is Creative Haven Floral Design Color by Number coloring book, and this is by Jessica Mazurkiewicz. I hope I didn't mess that up. But I thought this was really cute with the flower design. I've been getting into color by number. I think it's a great way to relax if you just don't want to think about which colors to pick. But then also, yeah, I don't know. I think I just make it difficult for myself because I get really specific about the colors, because the colors are in the inside part of the cover, and I want the colors to be like exact for some reason. But anyways, you know, these are one-sided, so you can just color with whatever mediums you want. I think it would be fun to, I want to try ink tints on this one, so still have to find the time to color in it. So many books, but so little time. So there's a lot of illustrations in here. There are no doubles. And there are 45 floral designs. I forgot who is currently working on this book and trying to finish it up, but I think they have like a lot of their pages done. It might be Lisa Loves. I'm not sure. It might be someone else. I can't remember. But yeah, beautiful coloring. Beautiful illustrations to color. And so this is the Creative Haven Floral Design Color by Number Coloring Book by Jessica Mazurkowicz. The next one is Creative Haven Glorious Gardens Color by Number by George Toufexis. I'm not sure if I've already hauled this up, added this to a haul in February or January. I cannot remember, so I just added it to this. So this one comes with 46 illustrations to color, and inside it you have a color list. Then you have the finished colorings on the inside cover on the front and in the back. So you can see how many illustrations. There's a lot. And I already colored one page in here, and I made a list of the Cezanne pencils and left it here in case I want to use it again. But this is the page I colored, and I want to try all my different sets of pencils in this book. But there are so much wonderful illustrations in here. It might be hard to tell. Could it? No. It's like, it's not a black line. It's more like a sepia, dark gray line art. And the numbers are really light and small, that they easily disappear when you color up on top of it. This one with a dog. And I'm sorry if my lighting is it's getting shadowy. Lots of beautiful scenes. This one's like cactus and stuff. Like a Japanese lantern, and I think that's a bridge. Yeah, so this is Creative Haven Glorious Gardens Color by Number by George Toufexis. The next one is another by George Toufexis. Is Creative Haven By the Sea Color by Number. Again, this one has the color list and then the finished colorings in the inside cover and then in the back. And this one has 46 illustrations to color in. So a lot of beach and sea scenes. You have the boat. Another boat. Like an island probably, or the coast. This looks like a nice place to have a bonfire. This one has a Ferris wheel. A lighthouse. It's a lot of beautiful illustrations to color in. So this is Creative Haven's By the Sea Color by Number by George Toufexis. And my last Creative Haven coloring book is Sea Alive Color by Number by George Toufexis. So like the other books, you have the color list and the inside cover, plus the finished colorings in this cover, and then you have one in the back cover. And then you'll get 45 illustrations in this book to color. Yeah, I think these color by numbers are really fun to color in, and they are great for like to take with you on vacations. All you have to do is take like a small pencil case with all the colors that go in this book, and just take these two, the book and the pencil case with your pencils, and you're set. you don't have to worry about anything else. Just color it in. So it doesn't have to be pencils, it could be pens. Sorry. So I don't remember if I said that the line art is like not black, it's like a dark gray. I think it's this way. Dark gray lines. Oh, this one's gonna be pretty. This one's so busy, I don't even know which one is it. Yeah. So this is Creative Haven Sea Life Color by Number by George Toufexis. The next one is A Million Mermaids Magical Creatures to Color by Nouveau. This is the latest coloring book by her in this series of a million, the million coloring books. So there's the million cats, dogs, sloth, owls, bears, unicorns, and the mermaids. I love her illustrations. They are so cute. Sometimes you'll find some of her illustrations from her other books. Like, I think that's a bear, but it has horns. See it? Yeah. You'll find a cat, the little rabbits. Very cute book. So this is A Million Mermaids Magical Creatures to Color by Nouveau. The next 4 magazines I'm going to share with you are the Coloring Heaven magazines. So I'm subscribed to them, so I get them monthly. And so this one is the Gothic Alchemy special. This is issue number 60. They are by Alchemy England 1977. And then these Coloring Book Heaven, you can color the cover, and you have Discovery Club. I haven't done that one yet, so I don't know if I will join that. But these are heavily grayscaled illustrations. In here, it gives you a little information about the illustrators. You get a combination chart, but yeah, and you get 40 illustrations in these magazines. And this one, for me, I don't know, it's kind of intimidating with the really dark grayscale, but I do want to try it. They are beautiful artworks. So this is Coloring Heaven Gothic Alchemy Special by Alchemy England 1977. The next one is Coloring Heaven Fantasy Princesses Special, issue number 61. These are illustrations by Josh Lee Arts, and it includes 12 exclusive new designs. I believe he also has a book on Amazon, but you know, this one has 12 more illustrations than that book, I believe. Again, you have a little information about the illustrator, and there are 40 illustrations. I really love his artwork. His illustrations are unique, and I love the fantasy kind of illustrations he has. Oh, I was gonna say, it reminds me of Sailor Moon. It's a moon princess, so yeah. So many different kinds of princesses. Twilight Princess, Voodoo Princess. So yeah, this is the Coloring Heaven Fantasy Princesses Special by Josh Lee Arts. Next one is Coloring Heaven's Fairy Special, issue number 62. This is by Jana Prosperina. Again, with 40 illustrations. In the inside cover, you get a little information about the artist, the illustrator. She also has an Etsy store, so you know, you can also download her illustrations to color. These Coloring Heaven magazine, if you're not subscribed to it, I believe you can still find them in Barnes and Noble's magazine rack. I haven't been there since, you know, this whole coronavirus thing, so I'm not sure which issues they are selling at the moment. But yeah, really love Jana Prosperina's illustrations of her fairies. That's nice. So this is again Coloring Heaven's Fairy Special, issue number 62, by Jana Prosperina. And the latest Coloring Heaven magazine, I just received this like a couple days ago. This is the Dragon Special, issue number 63. These are illustrations by the dragonologist, Dr. Ernest Drake. I believe there is both a hardcover and paperback book of the dragonology book. I don't have it, so having this book is great for me. I like for his illustrations, they give the name and also a little bit about the dragons. Oh, scary. Monkey dragon. Yeah. They're all different. Wonderful. So this is the Coloring Heavens Dragon Special by Dr. Ernest Drake. The next book is this one. It says Kame Ichido. I am sorry if I messed that up. This is Fantastic Sue. It's an adult coloring book, and I've actually had this on my wish list, but it was in the bottom like the other one I had that I showed you earlier. Can't remember which one it was, but anyways, after seeing a lot of Imogen, the coloring kids coloring in this book, I was like, I gotta go and get it. It's just so cute. It's simple, and you know, you don't have to go all out on it. It's a really lovely book. And so many illustrations to color. It's so cute. Is there anything in the back? No? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this one I bought from Amazon, so it's available on there. So this is the Fantastic Sue adult coloring book, and I'm sorry, I don't know who the illustrator is or if that is the illustrator's name, and I won't try to say it, but here it is. Yeah. Okay. The next book I want to share with you is a Korean coloring book that I bought from Etsy, and I will leave the link down below where I bought this from, but this is a Mother's Day gift to myself. So this is Doming's coloring book. It is a beautiful, beautiful coloring book. This is the jacket, and then you see the cover. It came with a postcard in the back, a little illustration. But I just love his artwork, or her artwork. So you have both the line art to color and then the artwork on the left side. This is a thumbnail showing all of the illustrations and artwork that you'll see in the book. And I believe this is the color scheme that was used for each of his artwork. So here you have Wizard of Oz, Hansel and Gretel, Pinocchio, Aladdin. So you can either copy the color scheme over here or just make your own. It's a beautiful book for both, you know, to color in and to look at the artwork. And also, you know, you have the English translation in the bottom. Here's the back. So this is Doming's coloring book, a Korean coloring book. And the next book is another book that I bought for myself for Mother's Day. This is the newest Eerie book. I believe it's World Heritage one. And actually bought this on Etsy. You can also buy this on Amazon Japan. I would have bought it from Amazon Japan, but when I looked on that website, it was actually out of stock, so I got scared that it was going to be like Romantic Country Third Tale where it's out of print or something. I don't know, but I went ahead and bought it off Etsy, and then it's now back on Amazon Japan, so you can go through there. I actually bought it from a Japanese seller, so it was a lot cheaper than buying it from a Korean seller on Etsy. So this one has a lot of beautiful illustrations, probably all illustrated with a toothpick like she did with the Romantic Country. Paper is thick. So many beautiful illustrations to color. And I guess this is going through the whole world. And then you have cards in the back. It's like a, I don't know, it looks like gold lines. To me it does, because it feels like it's reflecting off the light. But I don't know, it could be me. Here's postcards. Yeah, so that's it. So this is Eerie. I believe it's called World Heritage coloring book. Okay, just a couple more books. So the next book was actually enabled by Rita from RB Dreams Art. That's her YouTube name. But she did several colorings from this one. This is Crush in Color. This is Jason Momoa. The illustrations are by Maurizio Campidelli. But yeah, I had to get this book. It's just funny and just awesome scenes of him doing not random, but different stuff. Like this is, yeah. Rita did this page, which is really beautiful. Cooking steak, riding bikes, swimming with sharks, just flying in the air. I forgot what that's called. Football. Yeah, it's a fun book to have. So this is Crush in Color, Jason Momoa by Maurizio Campidelli. And because I picked up the Jason Momoa book, I had to pick up the Keanu Reeves book. So again, it's by Maurizio Campidelli, and yeah, it's just funny. I love Keanu Reeves. I've watched his movies since Bill and Ted's, Speed, just like, yeah, the Matrix movies. So many great scenes with Keanu in it. This one's really nice. This looks like it's from Speed. I think this one looks like it's from that movie Ronin. And yeah, happy I got this. So this is Crush in Color, Keanu Reeves by Maurizio Campidelli. Okay, so we're down to the last two, and I'll go ahead and show you. I haven't seen this on anyone's hauls or anything like that. So this is a mosaic color by number. I can't remember who is the company or the illustrator for these books. I have the Majestic Forest Wildlife, and then I have the Magic and Fantasy. So I'll go show you the Forest Wildlife, and they don't give you a like color swatch like the other books do, and these are printed with Amazon printed papers, but it does give you a page to test your colors. And the thing with these two books, the color list is in the back of the page, which I kind of like, I didn't like, but I like how the mosaic is. I like how the mosaic looks. So the list on the back belongs to the page, this page. So for the rabbit here, I would have to look at the list on the back. But some of the like they have peanut brown, they have tortilla brown, and I guess it's up to you to pick your color. So this one has rose pink, rosewood pink, salmon pink, taffy pink. Yeah, and this is the image. It's kind of like a wolf. It's like an owl, rhinoceros, maybe a wolf, a horse. So this is the Forest Wildlife, and then here's the Magic and Fantasy. The same where the color list is behind the picture instead of like the opposite page. So you have unicorn, mermaid, I think it's a fairy, a Medusa, a centaur with a violin. But there's like not that much colors in some of them, so this one has a lot. But this looks like that fox with many tails. I'm sorry, I forgot what that's called. Here is a dragon. I'll try it and see how it goes, but yeah, it comes with 30 illustrations. So there's 30 in this book and 30 in this book. And guess what? That is it. We are done. I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed seeing the supplies and the books I hauled for, you know, the past few months. If there are any flip throughs you would like me to do, please let me know down below in the comment section. And yeah, many thanks to everyone for watching, and please keep safe and healthy, and I'll see you all at my next video. Happy colorings. Take care. Bye bye.